Last episode, we won ourselves some money from the board, and with good results building up, can we get ourselves back into top form? Hey, what's going on? Respect the Jeff here with another episode in this Chelsea career. We're starting to pick back up. We're sitting in 6th place right now, 16 games played, so still a lot left to play in the season, and hopefully it's only up from here. And just before we dive into the games here, it's time for the new event for the episode, and this time we have to play two completely unique lineups back to back, which means we can't have any players in the same starting 11 in 2 consecutive games. So I think we're just going to take our next 2 matches and take care of this. Not the hardest opposition. Taking a look at what we have the rest of December here. Southampton away, then we have a cup match against Sheffield Wednesday, followed by Liverpool, which we don't want to mess around with at all, so we will take these next 2 matches to rotate the squad heavily. I'm going to try for the league and really push for a strong starting 11. We'll rotate just a little bit here. Mason Mount playing on the wing with our shortage of wingers, with Werner and Pulisic out. Tomori in the back line, the rest pretty much unchanged. And just before we get to the game, guys, please help me try to reach my goal of 10,000 subs. Hit that subscribe button if you've been enjoying this series so far. And without further ado, let's get to the game against Southampton. Alright, here we go straight into action against Southampton at St. Mary's Stadium. Can we get a result here? Like I said earlier, form's starting to pick up a little bit just as of last episode, but we do want to see better from the team, and hopefully we can do that early in the match here with Kovacic in behind, and a great tackle from the Southampton center back to see that one out, although we come away with possession still. Up top now with Conte, Havertz on the ball. Lovely build-up play here from Chelsea. Mason Mount clipping a ball in, and Abraham heads it way wide of the post, but that's a great opportunity early in the match here. We are dialing up the pressure. Che Adams plays in Ings, the two of them. Give and go here. Thiago Silva putting in a strong boot and continues. No foul, says the referee. Play continues on, though, and now Conte, the latest to get a challenge in. Excellent defensive work from Chelsea, and we play on here. Kovacic over the top, and it's over the head of Mount and out for a throw-in. Southampton growing into the game a little bit here. Armstrong plays in Ings, and Kepa is sliding out there to make the challenge before it becomes too big of a threat. Both sides had a couple of half chances so far, but nothing else 18 minutes in. Another good tackle here from our back line. It's a really good defensive performance from Chelsea so far, but we need to see a little more going forwards. Tammy Abraham getting his head up. Can he pick out the right pass? Lays it off for Havertz, who patiently waits for the run. The return pass, Abraham, surely he's through on goal, and it is the opening goal. Tammy Abraham once again, just too easy for him. A huge mistake by the Southampton backline there, and Havertz gets another assist by picking out that pass. Chilwell now through. Can we double our lead? Chilwell, good footwork, coming inside, lays it off. Kovacic, play on. Tammy Abraham, ball out wide. Can we make something of this still? Ziyech at the top of the box, and again blocked. And nothing much coming from the end of that play there, all the way back to McCarthy, who gathers it up. And we maintain our 1-goal lead here, pushing for a second, though, and another chance here. Coming in from the corner this time, Havertz, tidy footwork outside the box to clean that one up, and he's looking to make his way through, poked away, but Ziyech there to clean it up, and the attack continues. Great footwork, and he puts a low cross in. How is that not in the back of the net? Havertz right in front of goal, denied by the goalkeeper. Going into the second half here, Kovacic picks out Ziyech on the wing, and he cuts inside. Really finding his form here. Ziyech plays it through. Havertz sneaks it through for Abraham, and the shot, oh, it was going wide. I think it was a cross in the end, just to the head of the Chelsea man, but it isn't found. Oh, Conte sloppy in possession. Southampton with a ball in a dangerous area. Carrillo over the top. Lovely pass. And Kepa there to punch it away again. He's done well, the goalkeeper, to keep some of these chances from becoming too threatening here. And now we're on a little bit of a counter-attacking opportunity ourselves. Played through Mason Mount. Can he square a ball? Taking it inside himself. Great footwork, and I thought that was in just wide of the post. Mason Mount, fantastic opportunity. Still a really close game here. Too close to call at this point, although we do have the lead, and Carrillo centers it. Conte there to clean it up. Southampton putting on a little bit of pressure here. Some good opportunities, but we just keep denying them the space inside the box. Good defending. A little bit last ditch for my liking, but we're making it happen. Reece James. Some patient build-up play here, but it's good stuff. Lovely pass inside for Kovacic. Tammy Abraham takes the ball in. Will he pass? No. Plays it patiently back for Kai Havertz, cutting inside and looks to have the shot, and nothing comes of the play. Chelsea, a lot of good passing, not too much to show for it aside from the 1 goal. And Southampton still within a shout here. Danny Ings, and it's poked away again. Good defensive work here. 15 minutes left in the match. Can we see this out or go on to grab a second here and really solidify the win? Ziyech taking it forwards. taking on Salisu, and he continues his run. Beautiful ball in, and it's Mason Mount at the far post to finish. Chelsea 2, Southampton 0, and surely we've sealed our fate here for a 3 points. Really, really important goal there from the Academy star. And now forwards again, it is Mason Mount. Good build-up play, puts an early ball in. Abraham, header at goal. Surely Havertz, no! How has he missed that? That was a point-blank effort on goal, and he makes an absolute mess of it, Kai Havertz. Well, that was surely our third goal, but it wasn't converted in the end. Southampton, not a lot of time left. Definitely not enough to score 2 goals here. Things looking good for Chelsea. Game not over, though. Maybe a chance to grab a third here. Hudson-Odoi on the wing, cutting inside. And he's got options ahead of him. Lovely pass. Ziyech! Oh, no! Well, if the Havertz miss was a mistake, well, then how about that from Ziyech? That's even worse, but we do see the game out. 2-0 Chelsea take down Southampton, 3 points, a couple of horrific misses there at the end, but we got the goals that counted. We kept a clean sheet. Overall, fantastic performance all over the pitch. A lot of bright moments to take away from that match, and we go into our next game in good form. Alright, well, here's where the challenging part comes in. We go into our Carabao Cup quarterfinal match against Sheffield Wednesday, and just because of the career event here, we have to rotate the squad heavily. Just a quick reminder, we can't play any of those from the starting 11 in this last match, so we need a completely fresh starting lineup here. And because we're so short on numbers, specifically attackers, I'm throwing Alonso up top again. I know we're selling him to Liverpool in January, but we just need bodies at this point. A couple fringe players in here too. Gilmore and Emerson make the starting 11, and I'm interested to see how they can do. And while we're at it, for those of you who want to help me set the lineups, do you want to help me manage this team? Go to patreon.com/respectthejeff and sign up to be part of my coaching staff. I've got awesome roles open for only a few dollars a month, and you get the chance to make huge decisions for this club, like transfers, team tactics, and much, much more. You can help shape the future of this series and help support my channel in the process. Alright, well, that is the team we have going into this match, and we take on Sheffield Wednesday. Here we go back in the Carabao Cup, and a chance for us to make something happen here. We're in the quarterfinals already. A win here would put us through to the semifinals. Obviously not the most prestigious competition around, but it would be nice to take a pretty good run here. Hudson-Odoi starting out on the wing and looking to impress here. His form been picking up recently, doing a little too much there, just trying to impress, does give the ball away to former Chelsea player Izzy Brown, who is on a permanent transfer now to Sheffield Wednesday. And ahead of him now, it's snuck through, and it is Brown! Izzy Brown finishes to put Sheffield Wednesday in front early in the match here, and it just had to be him, didn't it, the ex-Chelsea player? It has not been a good performance so far. Not a lot of notable moments. Windus lovely pass through, and he sneaks it through the legs of the goalkeeper, sliding out on it. Nothing Mendy could do about that. Sheffield Wednesday giving it their all here, though. A good amount of possession here. Rhodes plays another ball through, and Windus strikes it straight at Mendy. A couple good chances, and we have nothing to show for ourselves so far. Hopefully that'll change soon. Gilmore, Alonso up top, struggling to make something happen. Lovely footwork from Alonso, though, and an even better pass there from Gilmore. Great build-up play from Chelsea. Giroud out wide, and it's a little too far, looking to make something happen here, and he sneaks through an outrageous pass. Loftus-Cheek, oh, what a goal that would have been. Incredible play from all over the pitch, but we just couldn't do the finish at the end of the move. This time Sheffield Wednesday getting forwards, ball over the top for Rhodes, looking to cover. It's Kurt Zouma, and Mendy grabs it over the head of Windus, flying in to try to head that one. And Sheffield Wednesday really putting on the pressure here. They've been the better team so far. As we come up towards halftime, we gotta make something happen here. Giroud getting forwards, great strength, and he links up with Jorginho. Not too many runners ahead of him. We don't have a lot of pace up top right now. Alonso trying to make something happen. Giroud sneaks it through. Loftus-Cheek looking pretty sharp on the wings, and Jorginho makes a mess of the header and takes us into halftime. Still a goal down. That was our chance to equalize, and we just couldn't capitalize. But we start the second half here with an eye on goal as Piliqueta cutting inside, looking to make some kind of opportunity happen here. Gilmore, no one ahead of him though. Sneaks it through. Marcos Alonso blasts it into the back of the net. It's our left back turned striker once again. Well, he just might be our backup option when injuries strike, but he has delivered 2 for 2 now. Playing up top as striker. It's good stuff from him all game long. He's definitely looked the sharper of the two up top between him and Giroud, and he just blasts it into the roof of the net. Outstanding strike. And at this moment now, Giroud just not offering anything. It's Havertz coming onto the pitch, and we can start using some of our subs here now that we just changed the starting 11 at least at the beginning of the game. Alonso looking to link up now. And he's got runners ahead of him. Kai Havertz coming on, first touch of the ball, and it's in the box, cutting inside. Surely not Kai Havertz. How about that? Chelsea 2, Sheffield 1. Absolutely brilliant from our substitute coming on. What a season he's having. Far and away our star so far this year. And it's just a goal with his first involvement, really cutting inside so sharp. Great footwork and an even better finish. I could watch that all day long. Chelsea back in front. Can we go on to get even more now? Emerson playing it safe and cutting it back. Into the box though, Rudiger. Oh, lays it off. And Alonso, he tees him up, and another blast into the back of the net. Chelsea 3, Sheffield 1, and Marcos Alonso grabs another goal this season. That's 3 to his name. The left back playing up top, so versatile, and it will be a shame to lose him in January to Liverpool, but I think I'd rather use that $30 million to buy us a proper striker, although it is a blast having him play up there when we need the numbers. Kovacic lays it off for Havertz, who takes a touch into space and puts it in. Alonso! It's a third! He has a hat trick! Well, if this is his last game for the team before his big move, what a send-off this is going to be in front of the fans, and he deserves the celebrations here. 3 goals and 3 great goals too. His movement was excellent, his finish was excellent, and he is absolutely on fire this season. Chelsea end the game 4 goals, and it takes us through. We're going to the semifinals. Lovely performance from Marcos Alonso yet again, and the team really flying high at this point. Things didn't look good in the early stages of the match, but we bounced back here and more than made up for it with those brilliant goals in the second half. Another win, and we move on. All right, well, taking a look at the competition here, we're going through to the semifinals, but it's big competition that comes along with us. Spurs, Manchester City, and Liverpool, the other 3 teams to come through. We'll find out who we play coming up soon. But in good news, Timo Werner back from injury, and it's about time. We have been missing him big time. I don't know if he'll make the starting 11 for this match against Liverpool, but we go with the rest of our strongest players, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, and Abraham up top, and the usual suspects in the back line. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Stamford Bridge, we take on Liverpool. Huge match, but we go into it in really good form. 2 wins and the team looking really sharp. No Marcos Alonso this time around, but what a performance that was. Really did a number against Sheffield Wednesday, although this time the competition is definitely a level up as we take on Liverpool. Conte plays the safe pass back to Silva as we look to control the game here. Liverpool, very direct, getting forwards though. James Milner out on the wing and looking to put a ball in. Chilwell defending well, and the ball is put in regardless. Silva heads it away. Pressure continues though. Clever pass finds Henderson back at the top of the box, and again, Milner the outlet on this right-hand side, playing at right back for a change, and the ball put in, and it's out for a corner kick. Liverpool pressure continues here, back to the top of the box, and it's headed down. Robertson again recycled out to Milner. Chilwell closing down, but he couldn't stop the pass, and it's headed into the back of the net. It's Virgil van Dijk to put Liverpool ahead 1-0, and we just haven't been able to withstand the pressure so far. Liverpool keep it up. Henderson, Robertson, looking to sneak a ball through here. Henderson over the top again. Salah being closed down by Chilwell. Outrageous move from Salah to beat his man 1v1 and puts in a second for Liverpool. They are absolutely flying at this point, and there's nothing we can do to stop them. Trying to close down the angle. Salah goes one way, cuts it back inside, and just blasts it past the goalkeeper there. Nothing we could do to keep that out. That was just an outstanding goal. Kai Havertz, can we pull one back here? That's the question. Ziyech. Kovacic, first real move of the match here for Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi in the box, and it's a huge mistake from the winger who blasts it over the bar. Well, he has to at least get that on target. It could have been a goal for us, and that really, really would have changed the game here. Liverpool definitely been the better side, and they continue to bomb forwards now. Mane just being slowed down enough there. Firmino over the top, and Kepa there to cover. Keeps it in play too. And can we launch a counter-attack here? Kepa plays it out Rudiger, and he plays it the wrong side of him. This time, Robertson lobs it into the back of the net over the head of Kepa, and it's a huge mistake from the goalkeeper. Liverpool get their third, and things have gone from bad to worse for us. In horrendous shape at this point of the match, Liverpool are absolutely running riot. Just before the halftime whistle here, Hudson-Odoi gathers the ball out on the wing. Great pass out wide. Hudson-Odoi taking on Robertson, and he sees it out for a corner kick. Can we just pull one back here? It might change the nature of the game here. Top of the box, Silva. Not a lot of time left here. Ziyech curls one back in. And Hudson-Odoi pulls one back. Chelsea have a goal just before the halftime whistle, and this could just change the game going into the second half here. Only a 2-goal deficit to make up. Not saying it'll be easy, but it is possible at least now. And we'll see what we can do here. Coming into the second half, Liverpool with possession to start, and they're not going to make life easy for us, that's for sure. Just see what we can do here. Seem to be successful on the counterattack. Conte not having any of that, and he just springs us here. Tammy Abraham looking ahead of him, no clear-cut options, and he continues his run. Havertz ahead of him, and he picks him out. Kai Havertz grabs a second, and just like that, we are within a goal. Kai Havertz pulls it back. Abraham, good vision to pick him out, and just so patient on the ball to wait for that run. Liverpool desperate to get themselves yet another goal to separate the teams a little bit here. Outside of the box, foul given away. Salah over it, goes for the fake. Alexander-Arnold curls one in, and Kepa makes easy work of that. Or makes it look easy, rather. It was a pretty well-struck ball, but he still grabbed it out of the air and didn't let that bounce at all. Chance in behind here for Abraham, sliding in. Not going to get to that. Alisson jumping over him as he flies into the challenge here. Playing out from the back now, Liverpool. But good pressure again. Conte getting forwards. Can we capitalize? Abraham, lovely save from Alisson with his foot. Well, that was our chance to grab the equalizing goal, and it's the Liverpool goalkeeper who keeps that chance out. Kovacic off now. Timo Werner coming on back from injury. Will he be the one to level things up or even do more and go on to win this game? We got a lot of work ahead of us to make that happen, though. Liverpool coming forwards. Robertson back outside again. Milner always the option there. And yet again delivers to the head of Fabinho, this time as Piliqueta, not strong enough in the air to keep that one out, and Liverpool 2 goals in front again. Things not looking good for us. Timo Werner first touches the ball after coming back here, lays it off and just too far in front of Tammy Abraham there. The chance is off. More subs now. It's Loftus-Cheek and Reece James to come on. Can the Academy boys make something happen here in the final 10 minutes? Rudiger playing out from the back, and he finds Loftus-Cheek. Plays it forwards for Conte. We got Werner making a run ahead, but Loftus-Cheek finds the return pass to himself out wide. And cutting inside now. Milner flies in, and surely it's a penalty. Chelsea with a chance. Surely we got to finish this, and it is a 1-goal game at that point. Kai Havertz, the one to step up and take it. There is absolutely no saving that. Outrageous penalty from our midfielder there. Quick look at the replay. It could not have been more perfect. Absolute top bins. And just like that, we're within a goal once again. Tammy Abraham, what a game this is shaping up to be. Reece James, only a couple minutes left. Terrible ball inside, but it is one back. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham keeps himself on sides, and Alisson just gets there inches ahead of our striker. And again, that could have been our chance here. Liverpool, not a lot of time left. Salah, one back by Conte. And this could be the final chance here. Timo Werner through on goal, takes a good touch, and it's blasted wide. Well, that might have been our final opportunity. If he could have converted that one, his match sharpness may be just lacking. Out for a few months with injury. I think the Timo Werner of earlier this season would have converted that for sure. Salah, absolutely filthy flick over the feet of Chilwell, flying into the challenge. And it's inside Origi to put the game to bed. Liverpool 5, Chelsea 3. What a game. Unfortunately, we're on the losing end of it as Liverpool put on a masterclass going forwards against our defense that has been pretty solid as of late. Oh, we showed a lot of heart. I think on a different day, the game could have gone another way. But the reality is it's a loss against Liverpool, who are pushing for the league title this year. They're looking pretty sharp and picking up form at the same time we were. Unfortunately, this takes a bit of a blow to our results. But we got to keep our heads up high. A lot of season left to play, and we absolutely have to keep that form we had earlier this episode through the rest of the year. Alright, well, next up, it's West Brom, a chance for us to flex some of our attacking power against one of the lower-rated teams in the league this season. We're in 8th place right now, just not good enough, but it's very, very tight. We're within 2 points of 4th still. Tons of teams pushing for it, though. We have ourselves, Arsenal, Wolves, Everton, Spurs, all gunning for that 4th place position, but we absolutely have to make sure that we are the ones to do it. We need Champions League football next season. It is an absolute must from the board, and we have to do everything we can to get there. But that is the end of this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you want to get involved with some of the management here, consider joining the Patreon. It's only a few dollars a month, and I'm going to have a lot of fun posting polls and behind-the-scenes clips for you guys, and letting you all decide the tactics and the starting 11 for our team. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Helps me out a lot, and I will continue to roll out new videos here. I'll be back soon with the next episode in this series, but until then, I'm Respected Jeff, and I'll see you next time.